Do you feel things changing rapidly in your relationship with your aging parents? Until recently, you were their child, even though you're an adult. And in what can feel like overnight, things have changed, and they are looking to you for the help and guidance that they used to provide. These changes in role reversals can be overwhelming, and you may not know where to find information and resources to assist you in helping them. I'm Tamara Berman.
And Amazi Martinez with Century 21 New Heritage.
And welcome back to our Caring for Elderly Parents Checklist series.
Today we have with us an incredible resource, Jennifer Prell, founder and president of PAXM.
Hey there, so glad to be here today, and I'm very excited to teach you a few things.
We're here with Jennifer, and Jennifer, let's talk about 5 tips for moving.
Okay.
PAXM does a lot of moving, right?
Oh my
That's
God.
what you guys do.
It is crazy.
It's
We
not
are crazy.
just seniors. You guys,
We
you
move
will
anyone.
move anybody.
We will. We
Mhm.
like moving people. It's fun.
You specialize in hoarders, but and which you don't like that word,
No, collectors.
but everybody knows what it means.
Yes. So we are pack and move specialists. We are also specialists in the decluttering process. So the first tip, obviously, is if you're going to be listing your house, is to stage it.
Mhm.
Right?
Yes, staging is very important.
And what are some of the things that you're seeing that are crucial for staging?
Neutral colors, clean.
So no zebra print wallpaper.
No.
No, pass on the zebra print wallpaper. Neutral colors, clean.
Countertops, the green
yeah.
countertops in
Yes,
the kitchen.
nothing on the
so
countertops.
Everything that you have on the countertops, remove them.
Right.
Mm-hmm. Everybody wants a clean look, a clean palette. If you can afford to do it, fresh paint, neutral color throughout works great.
Family pictures, off the wall.
Yes, they want to imagine themselves in the house. So that's a great way to stage. It's just a very clean, please, clean.
And
It is
decluttered, yes.
yes, absolutely.
And no odors.
odors,
no odors, right?
odors. Mm-mm.
And if you have any high quality art, I would say Picasso's, Monet's, Manet's, whatever you have, don't leave it there.
No, remove any valuables
Yes.
from the home, especially during showings, or not that we're doing many open houses in this environment, but they're starting to come back as the market is neutralizing a little bit. But yes, anything valuable, remove it from the house.
Always.
Mhm.
And medications, don't
Mhm.
leave those out.
No.
Nope, and just jarred, a welcoming environment. Front door. People underestimate it, but a welcoming front door is huge.
Yeah, no spider webs, right?
No,
No.
clean it up. Just clean it up. Even a fresh coat of paint, great.
I hate
That's a great
bugs.
tip.
If I go to someone's house and they have bugs outside, I'm like, how many are inside?
Uh-huh.
Right?
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's those first impressions, like you said, smell, how everything looks. All of that is super important.
Another tip I would most likely come up with for anyone who's in the moving process is if you sell your house quickly, which hopefully you do, praise be the Lord, you definitely want to put your closing, set your closing, and then change all your utilities a week after. Have the stop order a week later because there are delays. There's never such thing as a clean closing. I have not experienced anything fast in my life. Everything takes longer. I don't know why.
Well, I don't know. We may not sell your house then because we haven't had any delays in a long time.
Oh,
So.
God, I think it's me. I'm jinxed. I've never sold in a good market. Always lost money. I'm doing everything backwards. I think. I don't know.
Oh my gosh. Well, the next one's going to be a charm.
Oh,
you do.
I hope so.
Yeah.
It's very depressing otherwise. Gosh.
So speaking with the closing then,
Yes.
when would you schedule the moving, you think?
Well, honestly, the minute you sell your house, you have to schedule your mover. The houses today are selling very quickly, and the movers we're working with are booked 12 to 14 weeks out.
Wow.
So we have a list of movers, and we have to just keep going down the list till we find a mover that's available.
So once we have our closing date, probably schedule for about that closing date.
Yes.
Right.
So what
Yep.
we're seeing, the biggest problems that we're seeing as realtors is that people are fearful. They want to sell their house, but they're fearful about having a place to go
Right.
because there's so little to buy. But when you talk about the movers, that's a whole different component too, a whole
It's-
other problem in this
It's a
environment.
huge problem. Another thing you should consider is you get yourself ready, you get your mover lined up, you get PAXM to pack you, of course, because we're the best packers. So we pack you, we get the movers hired, and then we can set you up. But you also need to have the charity pick all the items that you're not taking, and then the waste hauler both lined up. And you want to do that immediately after your move, at least 2 days minimum before your closing. because you do not want to delay your closing.
Right.
Charities are backed up, their truck gets full, and you may get pushed. You may not
Mhm.
even get a pickup. And then if you don't want everything to go to the dump, because you have to pay for that to go to the dump,
Mhm.
you need to wait for your charity to come the next day or the next day or the next day, right? So
Wow.
you need to be able to adapt to that.
Mhm.
It's not an easy thing to do right now.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
And also, what we're seeing is any improvements that people are trying to make to their homes prior to selling, because maybe they're aware that something has to be changed. For example, we have a home and then we're waiting for a new cooktop for the home. And anything that you're ordering for any kind of home repairs,
It's taking a long time.
a long time. It feels indefinite to me.
Yeah.
Like I just keep hearing, next week. If they said it's in transit, it's like, it's been in transit for 2 months. Where
That is
it?
a common problem right now. Unfortunately, there's a shortage on many, many things.
Mhm.
It's like the cars, there's shortages on chips, there's shortages on building materials, there's a shortage on furniture, and that is why you should shop estate sales. Because if you know a house that is a beautiful house, not obviously one that's dirty, but a nice clean home and you need furniture, that is where you buy it.
It's a
Yes.
great place.
You
Yeah.
know, 20% of retail, and why wouldn't you?
Exactly.
Right.
Exactly.
Right.
Get online, go look and see what you want to buy, because you'll say you can get a room full of furniture for less than one piece new.
Yeah,
Yes,
that's true.
that's a
And
great
a lot of the older furniture is actually.
Made well.
Yes.
You mean not
I was
made,
trying to think of a way to say that.
not made of particle board?
Exactly.
Disposable
Exactly.
furniture?
Mhm.
I do not like disposable
No,
furniture.
I do
No.
not either.
That's another tip. You have
Mhm.
disposable furniture. Don't plan on moving it because it will not make
Yes, it's true.
it. Mm-hmm.
It's true.
Another thing that we find is when we're packing things, these are the things that won't make it. Your silk flowers will not look exactly like they did when you had them on your
Right.
table. And if you have dried flowers, they're never making it. They will be
No.
dust by the time you get there. Get rid of all your magazines, your newspapers, your books. You do not move them unless you absolutely must because you love them. Like if you have a collection of books and you want to keep it, fine. But get rid of the excess because you have to pay people. So if you do the whole process with Paxson, for
Right.
instance, you have to pay for the box. You have to pay to have it packed. You have to pay to have it loaded, drive, unloaded at the house, and then set up in your home. That item was touched 6 times. How many times could you have rebought that item?
Right.
So do you really want to ship those cans of green beans? I don't think so.
Well, it really does cost you to think and to
Yes.
get rid of the things that you don't need to.
Paper goods, donate it to the food pantry. Food, obviously, food stuff, toilet paper, paper towels. Those are all big and bulky and easily replaced.
Yeah, do the Costco run after you get to the new
Yeah,
house.
there's no Costco or Sam's Club before you move. Oh God, no, absolutely not. So hopefully those tips help people think a little bit about their move and the costs involved. And don't take everything if you don't need it. It's very expensive to move.
It's a
And-
great time when you're moving to purge.
right. And don't put it in
They're
storage.
fresh.
You're never gonna touch it
No.
again.
Yes.
If you're putting it in storage because you might need it someday.
Right.
I actually emptied a storage that was there for 15 years, and I don't know how much she was paying, $400 a month.
Oh
And you know what was in there? Her childhood schoolwork and some books.
Oh my.
So thousands and thousands of dollars for garbage.
Yeah.
So yeah, don't do that, please. You'll save yourself a headache and money, lots of money.
Well, I think these are a lot of great tips, and I hope they help a lot of people.
We have so many tips we could be here for years. Thank you so much for asking.
Thank you, Jennifer, for all the useful tips and ideas that you've shared with us. We really appreciate it. We appreciate everything that Paxum and ElderWorks is doing for the seniors in our community and for the people that love them and are trying to help them.
Thank you.
Yes.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Thank you. We love our seniors. They're our favorite. We like you too, but we love you.